Started. My name is Dan Johnson. I'm the CEO of Corridor Clean Fuel Synergy. You know our local partners, Home Oil and the Southeast Alabama Gas District. Corridor Clean Fuels, our company, develops, owns, and operates compressed natural gas fueling stations throughout the Southeast. We're an Alabama company. Our headquarters are in Albertville, Alabama, northeastern part of the state, but we're glad to be a part of your community as of now. We really appreciate you coming out today. And I want to, bring back up Mark Bentley, who's going to be our Master of Ceremonies. And I just want to personally thank him for all of his efforts in coordinating this event. We're going to have lunch and a workshop this afternoon. I hope you all are planning to attend, and we are grateful that you're here. Thank you.
Outstanding. Thank you, Dan, very much. As Dan mentioned, I'm Mark Bentley and Executive Director of the Alabama Clean Fuels Coalition.
This is a great day for City of Dothan. Not only is it the first station in Southeast, it is the largest station in Alabama. And it shows America that we care about clean fuel. And it benefits us many reasons. First of all, this $2 million investment. Local labor built this. Local jobs did this. It increases the opportunities for our folks to buy clean fuel. The City of Dothan is one of 14 municipalities that own Southeast Alabama Gas. So if you buy natural gas, it benefits the 14 cities in Alabama. So it's a great thing there, and it's great for America. This is our fuel, and it's clean and it's good for our environment. So we thank Synergy, we thank Southeast Alabama Gas, we thank Tim and Home Oil, and it's hard to be the first, but I believe this is the beginning of the wave. And it's going to, the City of Dothan's looking at buying 2 garbage trucks that will not only save money, but in the end, buy from Southeast Alabama Gas, which will benefit our city. So it's a win-win-win-win-win, and it's good for America. So we're grateful for all this today, and thank you for coming. And it shows Dothan. As we travel the world, the people in Dothan are world class and can do anything, and today shows that again. Thank you.
Yeah, we can remember our name. I want to recognize also Doug Singfield here in the back, who serves on our commission. I don't think any of our other commissioners are here. I didn't see them earlier. I will tell you, Commissioner Singfield has a keen interest in conservation and other sources of energy. So he is very interested in this facility and has had conversations about us using products also. But as the mayor said, this is a great day for our community, not just Dothan, but the whole region. This facility is tremendous. It'll provide a huge impact from an investment perspective, employment. But one thing, it takes a lot of courage to branch out. When you've been a successful business for 50 years, as the Shirley family has, Tom and Tim, and you step out in something new, you've been in the oil business and you step out in something new, it really takes a vision and a lot of courage to step out and do this. And I really want to say to you guys, thank you for being willing to do this. You guys are great community partners, and your part in this really means a lot to us. So thank you very much. We've been in, there you go. I'll come see you later. We've been in discussions also about vehicles. We've been, we're doing some garbage trucks, and we've had discussions. We've met about the technology, and there's going to come a point when we're going to invest in vehicles too. This is the wave of the future, as the mayor said, and we're going to move forward. Not only does it make smart sense for your pocketbook, but it's cleaner. It keeps our environment cleaner. It's a fuel that comes from our country, not from overseas. So, it supports economic development by being here, and it stops our reliance on foreign gas and helps us use domestic opportunity and domestic jobs. So, and that's what we spend every day doing, is trying to help domestic jobs, particularly those right here in Dothan and Houston County. So we thank everybody that has been involved, and we thank you for the confidence that you have shown in opening this here in Houston County. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Mark. Thank everyone for being here today for the Corridor Clean Fuels and for Home Oil and everything that we're hearing today. That's potential customers that you keep hearing out there. I know for the Shirley family, that's important. That's important to all of us. Thank you for being here for all the employees that pulled all this together. One of the things that comes out about this is about 3 or 4 years ago, our industry, the natural gas industry, started looking around and said, this is the way of the future. This is where it needs to be for all the reasons they've just told you. It's domestically produced. 98% of natural gas used in this country comes from this country. That's a defense mechanism. The second thing our board said was a chicken or an egg. Which comes first, the vehicle or the delivery station? Well, there was the debate around the country. And then what we started seeing are delivery mechanisms. Companies like us went into the business of putting in a station. Well, we don't want to do that. We want private business. We want y'all to be delivering it. We just want to supply the product. When we started talking about doing it ourselves, then we had some meetings with Synergy folks, with CDG, with Mark Pugh, and he said, hey, we're looking at doing the same thing. We said, well, good. Y'all put it in, we'll help. Same thing about this beautiful truck. This is a means to an end. The end is a clean, cheap, safe, reliable fuel to provide around this country. This is we're glad to be a part of this for South Alabama, to provide it for our country. I want to thank you for being here. I want to thank the partnership that this is going, and look forward to many more of these stations being around. Thank you.
Well said, Mark. Well, this is the easy part. The last 2 years, there's been a lot of trial and tribulation out here. I know me and Daddy have sat down before in the past and talked about, is it better to be on the front of the wave or the back side of the top of the wave? And over the years, in 30 years, we've been on both sides. And sometimes you fall off the end of that wave and it crashes and it runs over you, and you just have to hopefully not drown and get back up and start again. And we've been blessed. And at this time, I'd like to recognize the Home Oil family and the Hobo Pantry staff. Y'all raise your hand out there in the audience. We've got several of them here. They're the ones that have made this whole thing possible. They're the ones that have toiled in the last 2 years. They're the ones that have said, I just can't go anymore. I can't do it anymore. I'm wore out. And we said, no, we're too far gone now. We're in this thing. So we're like the hog was to the bacon. We're committed. And we're committed to this community. We're committed to the state. We have been for over 45 years, and hopefully we've got 45 more. We've got family coming into business, growing up in it, and hopefully we can pass it on to the third generation. There are a few people I want to recognize that have been special in the last couple of years. Number one is our financial partner, Service First Bank, and I saw someone. Raise your hand back there in the back. There he is, over Ron back there. Thank you, sir. They're the ones that got us started on the right foot with this thing, because I don't think we had the money in the bank at the time to do it with. But Alan Turner with Turner's Pump Shop, he's out here somewhere. Very good. He's the one that purchases equipment. Evan Milner with Fuel Systems LLC, and Jimmy Plott and Jeff Smith with OEC were the contractors on the job. Raise your hand out there, guys. And then, of course, John Scott with CDG. He's an unsung hero, because he was out here. We'd be out here at 3:30 in the morning pouring concrete, and it'd be me and him and Rick. And they'd be daring to be out here with lights on, and he'd have his crew out here pushing all this concrete around. It just didn't come in here and lay itself down. It had to be laid out, leveled out, and where it would drain. So they did a remarkable job. But again, thank all y'all friends, families, customers, future customers, and all you out-of-towners now. When y'all come through, come see us right here, because you heard the $2 million number. It's actually more than that. And the margin ain't that great on fuel, okay? We're still getting cents per gallon. So, again, God bless you, and appreciate it. This time I'll turn it back over to Mark.
This is an extremely exciting day, because this is a day that we can say that CNG is not the future, it's now, it's here. It's here in Dothan, and we're extremely excited. I want to make a few introductions and tell you a little bit about our team, and then tell you a little bit about why we chose to come to Dothan for our first CNG station as a company. You've met Dan, the CEO. We also have, if you'll raise your hands, Robert Shepard, our CFO. Bob Strickland is the Director of Marketing. We have Daniel Wells here. He's a project manager. It's been very integral to make this project happen. Tim already mentioned John and just the boots on the ground and seeing this thing through. He was here this morning at 6 o'clock making sure that things were ready to go for this grand opening. So excited to introduce them. John, as was mentioned, is an employee of CDG. CDG Engineers is actually the parent company and co-owns the company with Dan Johnson of Corridor Clean Fuels. And CDG is a full-service environmental consulting firm with 6 offices throughout the state, including one here in Dothan. So we have local resources to be able to maintain this project. And we're excited to have CDG here. A number of my shareholders who have fully supported this project are here. And then Mark Pugh is our president. Mark, if you'll raise your hand. He's back in the back. There's so many people here, I can't find everybody. A little bit of background on why we selected Dothan. I think you can see that it takes a lot of resources and effort to make a project like this go. And so the primary reason that we chose this location is for the partnerships, the guys that have already spoken, Greg and Tim, and what they have brought to the table. As far as the gas district, they have a tremendous amount of expertise. They have the infrastructure that allows us to build the largest station in the state of Alabama, one of the largest stations in the southeast. I would put this one up against any that are in the southeast in terms of flow rate. They're giving us up to 500 psi of pressure, which is a tremendous amount, which allows us to move a whole lot more gas through the system. Not only that, Greg mentioned the opportunity for them to invest in CNG infrastructure. And that's real important. As he said, a lot of the gas districts are interested in investing in infrastructure, but they wanted to do something that they could do on a much larger scale than they could have done by themselves. So they contributed some investment dollars into that. And then in addition, I don't think the price has been mentioned unless you've seen the pump. We're offering a price of $1.98, and that is not an introductory price. That is a price that we are able to fix for up to 2 years because the gas district has been willing they're able to buy their gas at certain prices and go out into the future and buy those strips of gas, so therefore they can pass that on to us as something that we're able to fix. So you won't see our gas price fluctuate up and down like you might be used to with petroleum products. So excited about that partnership. And then Home Oil Company and Tim and his family and their vision has already been mentioned. They obviously provide us a very strategic location right here on the circle. They have many years of retail and marketing experience that our company, quite frankly, does not have. We came out of the engineering side of the business to be fuel retailers, and so that fills a huge void for us. In addition to that, they're going to be handling all our point-of-sale transactions, and that kind of takes that load away from us, and we're very appreciative of this opportunity. And I don't want to forget, I don't know how often you visited this site, but it's changed a lot, and not just from that equipment compound. All this concrete that everybody's standing on, Home Oil Company participated with us financially to make all this happen, this canopy that I'm standing under. So we're really excited about these partnerships, have a lot of confidence in these partnerships, as well as a shared excitement about making this happen, and that's so critical to it. Secondly, Dothan is just geographically an outstanding location. It's a regional hub of transportation. There's 3 major highways coming in and out, and as has already been mentioned, this is the only station in southeast Alabama, one of only 2 that are south of Birmingham. We've got some work to do in this industry to continue to fill that void, that gap between stations, and this helps to do that, and it's because of these partnerships. So I want to thank everybody. I'm blown away by the crowd that we have here today and the support that you provide for your community and for this new project. And I want to thank everyone for coming out. Thank you.